We're here. We are here at the FAFO stage. This is really bad. And if you appreciate my content, please engage with this video. I'm just going to read this to you. Multiple Texas farms shut down after almost 100% of workforce vanishes overnight. In a stunningly swift overnight change, some Texas farm operations had to shut down after losing virtually all of their workforce, an exodus triggered by the increase in immigration raids and increased enforcement. The ripple effects of these raids are the gift that keeps on giving and will be felt nationwide. Unpicked crops are now left unharvested. Livestock were left untended, and rural economies are on edge. The story isn't just a tale of woe for Texas farms, it's a warning for American agribusiness, food prices, and communities that keep food on our plates. I need you to share this with every Republican you know. And you don't even need to wait for their response. They just need to know what's happening. And this is part of my line of work. I deal with commercial farmers, including these small farmers, as clients, and I cannot tell you how this is the beginning of the complete collapse of our economy under this Project 2025 administration that doesn't know what they're doing. You talk about the immediate shuttering of farms, because this is actually what's happening with the food, with the harvests that are lying there completely rotting. That is a loss of food to local food distributors, local grocery stores, local restaurants, hospitals. They sell their harvest, all sorts of vegetables, to businesses.
It's Joe from Georgia, so this is news out of Texas. But folks, these are alarm bells ringing for the entire United States, and our government is not listening. Overnight, multiple farms in the state of Texas completely shut down. And the reason for this shutdown was because they have lost almost 100% of their workforce. Now, we know this is the result of the immigration raids and stricter enforcement, but the ripple effect is going to be felt all the way across this country. Now, you've got crops that are rotting in the fields. You have livestock that is not being attended to at all. And that takes a lot of personnel. And we're talking, so now we're getting every area of food to include meat. And the communities that surround these farms, those businesses and those people who depend on the income from these farms, it's creating disasters for small communities in Texas. Now, this is not stopping at Texas farms. This is going to end up all the way across America, especially in the breadbasket, the middle of the nation, because they have tons of immigrant help. But folks, the alarm bells are ringing. Your food on your plate is being affected. So you got to think about it. It won't be soon until either prices go ridiculously high or you just won't have any food to buy.
And there's reports now that some farmers have 100% of their workers not showing up and they're being forced to shut down. In South Texas, they grow grapefruit, they grow oranges, lots of different citrus varieties, leafy greens, onions, potatoes, peppers. So not only are the prices of what we can get going to go up at the grocery store, but also there's going to be massive food waste if there's nobody picking these crops when they're ready to be picked. I hope MAGA likes a diet of strictly processed foods.
So construction companies in Texas are warning that Donald Trump's mass deportation plan could devastate their industry and could derail Texas's economic growth. So as you can see, Texas builders are warning that Donald Trump's mass deportation of undocumented migrants could devastate the construction industry, threaten housing and infrastructure work in one of the nation's fastest growing states. Now let's see what one of the CEOs of these big construction companies had to say about Donald Trump's plan to deport undocumented migrants. Quote, it would devastate our industry. We wouldn't finish our highways. We wouldn't finish our schools, ... Housing would disappear. I think they'd lose half their labor, end quote. And that CEO's fear is valid. As you can see, over 500,000 immigrants work within the Texas construction industry, 60% of them being undocumented. So there you have it. A state that overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump now has industry leaders within that state sounding the alarm about how dangerous Donald Trump's plan will be for their businesses and for Texas's economy on the whole. It's not a good plan.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something very interesting. Many people are talking about Texas farmers. Many farmers are saying they do not have enough workers. Some farmers are losing money. Some crops are staying in the fields. And many people are asking one question: why is this happening? Today I will share my opinion. This is only my opinion. You agree or disagree, but let's talk about it. For many years, farmers in America use workers from other countries. Many of these workers did hard jobs. They worked long hours. They worked in very hot weather. They picked fruit and vegetables. They helped farms grow food. Without these workers, many farms had problems. That is a fact. Now, many people want stronger immigration rules. Many people vote and leaders who promised disappointation. They believe this would help America. They believe this would create more jobs. They believe this would make life better. But now, some farmers are saying they cannot find enough workers. This is creating a new problem, and that is why many people are worried. Now, let me ask a simple question. If people said immigrants, we talking jobs, then why are many farmers still working workers? Why are their jobs still empty? Why are farmers saying they cannot find enough people? This is question many people are asking today. The truth is simple. Farms work is not easy. You wake up early, you wake under a sun, you work so many hours, you get tired very fast. Not every day wants to do this kind of work. That is the reality. Some people online are laughing at farmers. Some people are saying, you voted for this. Other people are saying, not, this is not what we wanted. Personally, I think blaming each other will not solve anything. The real problem is the food. The real problem is jobs. The real problem is the economy. That is the should focus on. Think about this. If farmers cannot find workers, less food product. If food product price can go up. When price go up, every pays more money. If this no matter if you are Republican, it does no matter if you are the contact. Everybody feels the fact. This situation taught us something important. Every action has a result. Every decision has a result. Sometimes people support a policy. Then after Later they discovered the policy affect them too. That happens is every country, not only America. It happen everywhere. I also think many politicians makes promise. They says things will be easy. They says things will be better very fast. But really, life is not that simple. Life is complicated. Problems need really solution, not just speeches, not just slogans. Another thing I want to say, these workers are important, farmers are important, business are important, customers are important. Everybody pays the rules. If one group disappears, the whole system can have problems. That is why many people are seeing right now. Some people says just here Americans, okay? That sounds simple, but if the answers, then why are the workers? Why are farmers still asking for help? Why are some farmers struggling? Why are some farmers suffering? These are fair questions. I think America need balance. America need workers. America need farmers. America need foods. America need smart politics. And America needs leaders who think about long-term result, not only support term politics, not only short-term politics. And at the end of the day, ordinary people suffer the most. Rich people can often product teamless, but regular families feel every price increase. They feel every economic problem. They feel every storage. That is why that issue matters. For me, the biggest lesson is very simple. Before supporting any policy, people should ask one question: what will happen later? Not tomorrow, not next week, but 1 year later, 2 years later, 5 years later. Because decisions made today can change the future. Right now, many people are angry, many people are frustrated, many people are blaming each other. But I think the better question is, how do we fix the problem? How do we help the farmers? How do we keep food price low? How do keep businessmen open? How do we create a stronger economy? That should be the real decisions. So that is my opinion. I am not here to supporting one side. I am not here to attack one side. I am only looking that what is happening, that asking question. And I think many people are asking the same questions. Let me know that what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Write the options in comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, and please share. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care and stay safe. Bye bye.